Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Division 2 of F1 Total yet again on the iconic streets of the Principality here at the Circuit de Monaco. And yet again, I am joined by Cole, and at some point now I was going to join, but he's late because he is a fraud.
Oh no.
So, we've got the first couple of minutes of the 18-minute short qualifying session, where you'd expect most of the drivers will go out and do 3 qualifying runs, maybe a couple more if they do multiple laps on one run. You can get away with it at a short circuit such as Monaco, as cutting the chicane there as the Audi of AJ almost going into the back of Joe, which wouldn't have been ideal for either of them, but no contact, it's alright, it's just the outlaps. And everybody, except Cammy Boy...
He's got damage.
Sorry, AJ's got... Oh my god, he does. And everybody except Cammy Boy is currently out on the circuit. Joe is the first driver, as he's taking us just to start the lap. First driver coming through Saint-Devote and up the hill, up Beaurivage, and towards Massenet.
Yeah, using a lot of battery up through Mirabeau. Hopefully he saves some through the hairpin and this really tight section, ready for the chicane.
You can mostly get away with just deploying everywhere around here because you recharge enough through this middle sector. You can't quite run for the entire lap as if it was last game, but...
Seemed a little bit more than Division 3 drivers yesterday, but maybe they've been practicing a little bit more, optimising their battery. Yeah.
I mean, you've got the main straight of the lap there being through the tunnel. Joe sending it over those curbs, through the Nouvelle chicane, coming down in towards to back now. And it's full commitment into the wall as well, as he's really not leaving time on the table in this first lap, taking us into Raskas now. It's not been the tidiest of laps, but it gets the job done. A bit of a slide on the exit, but he rotates it through the final corner very nicely, and still has 30% battery coming for the run to the line, so it's going to be more than enough. It's 1:10.9
Wow.
as the first lap of the session, already comfortably quicker than what we were seeing just last night. It's an 11.8 from Mihai, Roopster with an 11.7. In early doors, that looks like it's going to be a very strong lap from Joe, and even with the couple of taps into the wall, it's an 11.0 from Berman to go right up there with him, within a tenth. But it looks like it could well end up being those two in the fight for pole and the win today. Pub Dog with an 11.6 goes a tenth ahead of Roopster, but he's 6 tenths back from Berman. Just going across the line hella high with a 12.4. Flavors there with a 121. He's obviously doing a warm-up lap. Aussie has invalidated, so he's going to be going again in just a second. And you've got Codematic, who's also invalidated, and then it comes back around to Joe, who's obviously not going to be pushing. And already, I think most drivers are off a lap and will be either coming back into the pits or going in again. Joe's back into the pits, and I think most people will follow him. There's a few still out there on laps. You've got Kuko coming into back, but he's still not using any battery, so he's still not pushing it. It's 5 seconds down on what was already quite clearly a slow lap. He's even tagging the wall through the swimming pool chicane, despite quite plainly not pushing very hard.
Yeah, he's restarted his lap for a second time, but he made a mistake at the end of Sector 1, so he decided to back off, but he goes again. Hopefully, he'll be a little bit more competitive, get a clean lap in. That's all you can do at Monaco, really. Yeah. As Flavors puts in 11.3.
Yeah, Flavors will be looking for a little bit of vindication after last night, because he stuck it he put it on the front row, but then he got taken out at turn 1, and then had a really dreadful race from there. Just couldn't quite... He just could never get back into the race. There were no full core safety cars, and his confidence was just down, and he had quite a few mistakes before the end. He still made it, still scored points. Codematic there with a 12.0 to go into P7. And then we got Rubes coming back round. He's invalidated on this occasion, but he's going to start another lap. Cammy Boy has disc. Oh, Rubes has just...
Oh dear. I'll invite Cammy, don't worry.
He's went to start a lap, but he's looped at the final corner and So he's going to be just back into the pit lane. AC's improved by 7/10 to a 1:13.1, but he's still 7/10 slower than the next slowest driver. That's not Mihai, sorry. Who's just jumped up there? It was... someone did. Or was it Mihai? No, it can't have been. That's Kuko, sorry, going up into P6. With an 11.6 to go. Just in between PubDog and Roobster, a tenth. Oh, like less than a tenth, a tiny bit behind PubDog, a tenth ahead of Roobster. There's traffic everywhere on that short straight between Casino Square and Mirabeau.
Yeah, looking after these first runs, it seems to be a two-horse race at the front. But then this midfield battle between Mihai, Flavors, PubDog, Kuko, and Roadster looks really interesting.
And Mihai and Flavors are just as close to the top as they are to those guys behind them, so...
Yeah, but I feel like Kuko is a lot more in the tank, as well as PubDog. I think it will be a close battle for that spot in the second row. I think also keep an eye out for Comatic. He had a shocking race yesterday, it must be said.
He had pace.
He had pace, but it just never fell through for him.
Yeah.
Hopefully, for his sake and confidence, he can at least compete with the top 5.
Ace has just completely disregarded Sandoval. He's got damage on both sides of his front wing as he's starting a lap. And then he just decided he doesn't fancy Sandoval. We've got PubDog coming through Massenet and into Casino Square now, so we'll see whether he can improve on his time. Currently in P5 as he comes to the end of the first sector, a bit under a 1/10 up on his personal best. Heading into the hairpin, he's going to hope that AJ doesn't get in his way once he catches a little bit more. Is it probably about a second or so between them? And AJ does pull out the way nicely as he heads into Portier and won't end up impeding PubDog's efforts. There's also in the final sector, there's... No, that's not Hella High, that is Gomatic. He's just coming back into the pit lane, so don't need to worry about him, yeah. Although AJ has now cut the chicane and is now back ahead of PubDog, so I don't know what... And he's lost more win. But PubDog 3.5 tenths up, coming through the first 2 sectors. He heads down in towards the Rascas. He definitely needs AJ to get out of the way. Does move over to that left-hand side there. PubDog rotates it into the final corner now as he gets back on the power. It's just the run to the line from here. Slightly even tagging that inside wall as he tries to optimise the line. It's a big improvement. And it's a 1:10.9 to go just faster than his teammate. It's close to the top, but it's a Mercedes 1-2 as things stand. Joe has invalidated the lap that he's currently on, so he's going to be going again as he's just coming around the last corner. And most drivers are now on out lap, so I think Joe is the only one on a flyer as he takes us up the hill. It's another Mercedes going for another lap. It's a bit out of shape for Usain Devot, and that's going to cost him a little bit, especially with these fine margins that we are seeing at the top of the timing sheets. Rotating it through Casino Square down towards Mirabeau. He's still over a 10th up on his personal best, even with that shaky first sector. So maybe there's even more time in that lap as Niall finally joins us, taking his time.
Wow, okay. You were late as well.
I wasn't late. I was just saying I might be late.
No, it was actually on time, to be fair.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
I wasn't late. I just was nearly late. Joe taking us through the Nouvelle Chicane at the moment and now into Tabac, trying to commit as much as he can. He's lost a little bit of time in that middle sector, but he's still improving by a little bit over a 10th. Tagging the wall a couple of times through the swimming pool chicane, but it's not the end of the world. There's a big slide coming out of the Rascas though. That's going to harm his traction. It's not very long straight in towards the final corner, so he might be alright. Joe across the line. He does go fastest, but he lost even more time in that final sector. There's well over a 10th in that lap from just the time he lost across the final 2 sectors alone.
Keep an eye on Berman here. He's on a flyer. He was a little bit down in sector 1, but through sector 2 he's a 10th a bit up. This could be really close at the top.
Yeah, these top 3 all look very, very fast. And no. There's the corner there, mate. Berman just going straight on at the Rascas, and that's cost him his lap. He was improving by over a 10th in the first 2 sectors, but it doesn't matter if you don't complete it. Kuko across the line with improvement of almost a second to go fastest by 2 tenths over Joe.
He's got damage as well. That's an unbelievable lap time if he had damaged the whole lap. I don't know if he
would
just
have
did it intentionally.
I'd guess that's to back. If with the
Back's
right side of
being
damage,
pulled.
it's probably sending it too much into back.
Yeah.
So he's just coping through the last sector with it. Speaking of the last sector, that's hella high on an out lap, and then it's back around to Joe, who's not pushing, and then it goes to Kuko, so it's not Mihai, it is Codematic next to the line, but he was 9/10 down, or 7/10 down through sector 1. Mihai improving by 2.5 in that first sector. We've also got ahead of him, there's Flavors, and there's the Alpine of AC. Quite a few cars going around the lap now.
We see this a lot in Monaco. People
Yeah, it's a
just
short
take
lap.
little
You
while
get cars
to do that.
everywhere.
Well, not just that. It takes a little bit of time for people to dial in. People like to do a couple laps, even
Yeah.
if they're not fast laps. They just want to get a feel for the track, the conditions, the tyre grip, and obviously, if you've been in it straight away, you're out. You could be starting last, and you probably won't make much progress.
Yeah.
People need to psych themselves up for it. Really, it's one of those tracks where you can't be scared of it.
Flays improved by 10th, finding that all in the last sector, as he's pretty much even in the first two. Mihai up by 7/10, and he goes fastest now by 1/10.5 over Kuko with a 1:10.5. Next, around the final corner, I believe is going to be hella high, as he's 2/10 up in the first two sectors. And then behind, as he goes into P7, improved by 9/10 in the end. It's big improvements at this stage of the session. Everyone starting to commit that a little bit more. And then, the next car to the line will be Kuko, but I don't know if he's actually on a push lap here. No. Okay. He's got Codematic behind him now, heading into back. He does seem to be pushing.
Yep. Easy up. He's 3/10 up.
3/10 through the first two sectors. It would put him, probably won't even gain him place unless he can find another 10th or two in the final sector to get to around where Rubster is, as he takes it through the final corner, back on the power with the boost mode as well, coming up towards the line. He improves by 8/10 in the end, so everyone's finding that time in the final sector. 1:11.2 puts him up into P6, just ahead of Flavors. Then AJ has invalidated and has no wing. Still yet to set a time in this session. Around the last corner is Ossie. He's on an out lap. Then it's Berman, who's just on an out as well. Behind them is Cammy Boy, who is on the lap. He's going to come across the line. This is a 1:12.8, only puts him into P11. Ahead of AC, but behind everyone else who's set a lap so far.
Ossie a little bit up.
Yeah, but up by 0.5 in sector 1. We'll see Berman as well, who's up by a bit under 1/10. But the next... Okay, AC's just on an out lap. That's Ossie, yeah, who's going to be the next car to the line as he takes us... Unless that white car might be Codematic. He's back in the pit lane. So Ossie taking us down in towards the Nouvelle Chicane. We'll see how committed he's going to be with the curbs, taking it quite safe at this stage of the session. It's a big mistake into the wall.
Wow.
On the exit of the Nouvelle Chicane, that's his lap gone. He's going to need to get out of the way as Berman coming up behind him. You can see the bits of debris everywhere. 3.5 improved for Berman in the first two sectors. He's catching up to Ossie.
No.
Wait.
And I don't know how much that would have cost him, if at all. He's still going to take the line. It's Berman, and he still goes fast. It's improving.
Wow.
By over half a second, finding a couple of tenths in that final sector. And again, everyone is finding time in the last sector. Joe's up by 2/10 through the first two. He's going to be coming to the line next. As he crosses the line, he's out of battery early. Improved by 4/10 though. Again, finding time in the final sector to go a couple of hundredths behind Berman.
I was watching Berman. I think you can do a 9, low-key. That last sector, I think he's lost a lot of time in the last sector from the V-Cup. So
Yeah.
Oh, and he's... What the fuck?
I mean, it's a good way to stay out the way. As long as you don't get yourself...
Sure, why not?
I mean, yeah, get out of the way of Monaco by going into the runoff and reversing into the path of Joe, who isn't on a lap, thankfully.
But yeah, no, I think we do a 9. If we look at the last sectors in between Joe and Berman, there's already like 2/10 in the favour of Joe. So I think Berman, if
Yeah.
he gets to last sector very spot on, he can do a 9.
No, it's only a tenth and a bit.
Shush. Propaganda. But
Okay, I guess, bro. But I stand corrected. I thought it would be a two-way scrap between
Oh, it's
Joe
a
and
lot
Berman.
closer.
But other people have.
I mean,
brought
arguably down to
themselves into
Pubdog,
play.
they're still in the fight. Kuko's
Yeah.
up by a tiny bit through the first 2 sectors, but he's going to need to find a fair bit more time in the final sector if he wants to get up into that fight for pole. He ends up
yeah.
not improving, but he's got time in his lap. He was a
Yeah.
tenth and a bit up through sector 1. It clearly shows there is time there. If he can back off and go again, the tyres aren't too bad.
He's gonna have to get shifty on, I think, if he wants to save his battery and get to the line. He's gonna have to not be slouching here.
Yeah. Not Berman, sorry, that's Flavors who just had another lap. Rubens is coming to the line,
Mihai.
improves by half a second to go up into P6. Then it's the Audi of AJ Curtis, who still is yet to set a lap time, as that one
Mihai's up.
is
Mihai's
invalid.
up. He's up by just under a tenth. And if he has
Does
time
very
in this
much
last
put
sector, he
him
could go fastest.
In that fight for pole, as he comes round the final couple of corners, Mihai's got to find a tedious bit more time on top of what he's already improving
got
by.
it.
He
Sure.
comes across the line. He
Yeah.
does improve by just under 2/10. That will be his last lap of the session, though, and it's not a very safe margin. But if the other drivers can't make the line in time, Pubdog
Pubdog.
improves by a couple of tenths, go up into P4.
Kuko's 6 tenths up.
But he's invalidated though.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
he got this again.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
It's got time to
Never
go again.
mind.
Joe and Kuko are going to be the last 2 to start laps. Berman came into the pit lane, so he's not going to be improving. Checker flag has now fallen. Flavors up by a bit under 2/10 of a second. He's going to be coming round the final corner now, and we'll see whether he can improve to get himself up into the top 6.
Two crushes.
Yes, he does. It's P6 for Flavors as things stand. Next car is going to be Roopster, as he's not improving. He's back into the pit lane. So then it's going to be Ossie, who's invalidated, and then it takes us to Comatic. And shortly behind him is where the fight for pole really looks tasty. Kodematic's down in the first 2 sectors. Mihai coming here. Mihai's not improving either. He's on provisional pole. Yeah, he's on in-lap, isn't he? He's on provisional pole,
Yeah.
but he isn't going to be improving upon what he's already done. Hubdog's not going to be improving either. He's already finished. Joe with a big cut at the chicane. It's still within what the game considers legal. Mihai back into the pit lane. Joe coming into the back. He's 2.5
way
tenths
down.
down.
Wow.
And is there anyone that can challenge Mihai? Kuko coming through the final couple of corners. I don't know if he's been improving in the first 2. As he's going to take the line, and we'll see whether he can jump up by the time he needs. Is a 10.5 that he finds. It's only P4 for Kuko. Joe across the line, doesn't improve. And it's Mihai on pole. Berman in second place, Joe in third. And this is all very close at that top of the field. Top 3, just over 1/10 of a second at the end of qualifying.
It's a very good lap time from Mihai. He should be happy with that.
Yeah.
And I think we're either going to have a really interesting race at the front, or it's going to be really boring.
I think it's going to be a banger.
Should be.
Just watch.
Well, I
Even-
hope so.
Go on. I mean, even for Div 1 standards though, these lap times are good. To be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm not sure we're going to see, apart from pole on Saturday, P2 it's not going to be much faster than this. To be honest, this could be competitive.
Yeah.
in Div 1.
I mean,
Um,
I'm like borderline 9s on this game, so
I'm mid-8s, but sure.
well, yeah, but you're you.
No one cares now. No one cares.
Okay.
I think I've done like 1 or 2 laps in the 9s. I think I can't remember.
I've done 0 laps here.
New me to Div
Ready.
2? Question mark.
Mate, that'll be whole by like half a second.
Nearly stinks, man.
Yeah, I don't like this game.
Don't say
especially
coleslaw, bro.
Don't call me coleslaw, man. My God.
Yeah, it's pole for Mihai, and it's easier to pass in this game at Monaco, but it's still not easy. The cars are a little bit smaller, the battery makes it a bit easier, but it's still a tall
It's
order
easy
to
to
pass
pass.
under.
It's easy to pass, but it's not easy to pass. Brilliant word.
Well, no, I said it's easier to pass.
I confirm.
It's easier than last game. It's not easy.
Is he in last game? Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Oh, you don't have
Yeah,
to
'cause you got overtake this time,
You never
so-
need to.
Yeah.
You
only
don't
thing
need
is-
to overtake you.
The only thing is now we don't have DRS at all. Well, it doesn't change anything, but like there used to be DRS on the main straight. We saw last game the 3 main overtaking spots were turn 1, turn 3, turn 2,
Yeah.
same thing, and the Nouvelle chicane.
Yep.
Now we've removed turn 1 pretty much.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean the other two should be easier somewhat.
But into
yeah,
Nouvelle
I
Chicane,
think-
I found from my experience it's easier to pass it than it was last game. But
For yeah,
especially with
compared to
a
last game, I
tire
think-
difference.
yeah. Oh yeah, get it on traction already, and then
Yeah.
boom, overtake.
Wait, guys. But before we start, how far does Flavors get without spinning?
2 laps. No, not
Yeah.
even turn 1. Not even turn 1.
I'm
Not
gonna
even done.
go. I'm gonna go. Casino Square.
Now, to be fair, like he made it to turn 1 without spinning last night. It's just then he
Oh,
got
we got-
killed.
Not necessarily.
Well,
The
you know,
formation
it's
lap
fine.
Formation
is
lap, I
underway
keep
then,
forgetting.
and it's going to be interesting today to see how the dry
AC and
conditions
Cammy
can
Boy, the
affect
only
the
two to go on the hard tyres
the tyres.
for the
Fair
race
enough.
start. Yeah, might as well try something different when you're further down in the order. So the entire top 10, Mihai Berman, Joe Kuko, Pubdog Flavors Roobster, Codematic Hella High and Aussie, all on the medium tyres, Cammy Boy and AC on the hards, AJ on the mediums. I mean, it's just a safe strategy, starting on the mediums. You don't want to lose a place on that one
Can't go
if
wrong.
you're on hard
Start
tyres.
of the race as the cars take their positions on the grid.
And we'll
The
see
drivers
whether
are
only risk
Mihai
is
can
their
hang on.
final preparations.
The only risk with starting mediums is that you can catch the hard runners. And this is why a more common strategy today is for the poleman to actually start on the hards. Because once you get through turn 1, you're done. You're going to P1.
Yeah.
So Mihai might have already blundered it before we've even started, but
He's,
Shock.
I don't know, with a 13 car grid, it probably won't be that big of a difference compared to
but, you know,
like a full grid. And
We
also,
could blame Gabri for that.
but you definitely should not pit too early.
yeah, Mihai's in prime position though. Starting on pole to take his second win of the season. Here we go. 5 red lights ahead of the drivers. His lights are out, and away we go. They weren't held for long, and Mihai seems to be caught slightly off guard as they head towards turn 1. He does still hold that position over Berman. Joe in third. Kuko gets himself past Pubdog into turn 1 as they head up the hill into Massenet. Codematic has gone off at turn 1. But besides that, it all seems to be fairly clean. Pubdog trying to challenge Kuko for that 4th place again, but he doesn't quite have the grip to make it work on the outside. There's a yellow flag. There's been AC and AJ tangling, I believe, there. Coming through. It was a big send up the inside from Cammy Boy. On Aussie into the hairpin. Has he made that one work? He's not quite. And yeah, he stays down in that P9. And he's wanting to go
Mihai's
for
got
it
away
early
well.
on. It's just the gap didn't quite open up for him in the way he would have liked. Mihai very deep. Cut the chicane straight over it.
That goes left. Mate.
And as I say, he's opened up a 9/10 gap by the first half of the lap. But then he just goes way too deep into the chicane. AC's cut it completely and picked up a 10-second time penalty.
There.
And Mihai's probably got a warning, and Berman closing up to him. So yellow flag now, that is AJ, I believe, who's gone off through the swimming pool chicane. And Mihai leads the end of lap 1, followed by Berman, then Joe and Kuko. Pubdog in P5. AC now speeding in the pit lane as well and retired. That's his race done already.
No.
Really? I just want to say, my game suggested a 3-stop, and it is suggesting right now, a 3-stop is the fastest way to go.
But like
Hard,
hell
medium,
no.
soft.
hard, medium, soft. Who is doing that?
I'm
If
not
there's-
sure about
If
that.
you're starting last and there's like 5
Keep
safety
going.
cars, sure. But other than that, I think that mistake from Mihai though, this time last lap, might really come back to bite him because he's got the entire field right up behind him now. They're not directly pressuring him, but he doesn't exactly have all that much breathing space, being only 7/10 ahead. They've got the overtake mode on him. Being 9/10 clear, gave him an opportunity to break the 1 second. But only half a second, it's going to be quite difficult for him to do it. Yeah, but Roofs has got past Flavors on the opening lap. Aussie and Cammy Boy are up 2. Codematic down 3 with that incident at turn 1. Hella High is down 1 as well. As into pit lane comes Cammy Boy. He's retired as well. So already down to 11 runners.
Bruh.
Is it going to be a race of attrition? Possibly.
Always is.
Oh yeah, but
lads.
even more so. Just gets the flag and you score points.
We're down to Div 1 levels of penalty.
Even F2 gets
Yeah. Join F2 total.
best league all time. Cook was already sliding a lot. For turn 1, I saw behind Joe. It could open an opportunity for Pubdog if he gets a much better run, but you know, I spotted some underfuelers here on the grid. Mihai is cheating again.
And could that be the second warning of the race on lap 3?
He has 1 warning.
Okay, he's only got 1, so one of them he gave back enough time.
No.
Berman all over the back of him, coming through the swing pool, sliding as he's just following so closely to the car in front of him. But Mihai's not making it easy for himself at the moment. He seems to be showing quite decent pace, but he has cut the chicane twice in the first 3 laps, so it's not ideal for him.
Joe is quite low on battery. He made a mistake at the final corner, went a little bit deep. Oh, Coco looks to the inside into Massino. He's putting the pressure on. Joe's dropped out that 1 second, and he does not have much battery.
Yeah, Joe looks like he's in a bit of trouble here. It's just a cycle, this game, where it's just even before as well, but you have to use battery to compensate for mistakes, and that means you have less battery to defend with. And then you have to push more to try and keep the pace up, so you make more mistakes, so you have to use more battery to make up for them. Especially this game, that cycle is a lot faster than it was, because the battery depletes so much quicker. He seems to be just about clinging on for 1 second, so he might be alright.
I think Kuko can go for a send eventually once he gets close enough, because I think even in a hairpin he should maybe have a go, because once we get to sector 1 where Joe will have 30% SDRS, I think he can really make a big statement and get very close in the second sector, even send it at the hairpin, you know?
Yeah.
So just keep an eye on that. This is interesting. Kuko's got a good run out of turn 1. He's getting close, look. He's getting close. I think he should maybe have a go in the hairpin if he gets a good drive out of this corner of Shadow Enable.
Yeah, I mean, coming out, I think it's
That's not as well.
Mihai's pulled 1.2 seconds now. He really does seem to be showing pace. But it's just going off at the hairpin every lap that's what's costing him. Berman still has the overtake mode to him. But at 1.3, it looks unlikely he's going to keep it on the next lap, assuming Mihai actually spots his braking point. He goes a little bit deep, and that's compromised his line and lost him a couple of tenths, but...
Oh my god. He's actually
he
lost
might
it.
actually lose the... He might actually not pull the overtake because of that.
Oh my god.
Because he went deep into the... He's not pulled the overtake mode because he went deep into the hairpin again. Oh, not into the hairpin, into the chicane. That's impressive. Every lap. And did he say he turned off line? He said he was going to, but I don't know if
he gave up after 1 day. I'll get up the message. Right.
Yeah. I know he said about turning it off, which would explain why he's... I'm like finding an excuse for him of, oh yeah, he's turned off line, so he doesn't know where the braking modes are. But no, he's bad.
This place would be good with no line, so I'm not sure.
On the 24th of August, he says, I'm going line off. About 24 hours later, he says, never mind.
AJ's lost his front wing and gone into the wall again through Tabag. Could be the source of a safety car in a couple of seconds if he doesn't make it back to the pit lane safely. He's hit about every wall in the last sector of the lap. But he has made it back safely.
Mihai, get it right.
And okay, he's sped. Well, he made it back without crashing, but now he's sped and now he's retired, so... Yeah, now just finish and you're classified. And you get points. Oh, not even finish. Like, everyone left gets points.
Mihai, once again, bottling the 1 second.
Oh, Pubdog. Kuko's made a mistake coming out of the swimming pool. And Pubdog's through.
Oh, he's got damage.
In 4th place. Yes, right-hand side damage. I think possibly tagging that inside the wall, coming through the swimming pool, or tagging the outside wall and spinning. That's not going to help his race at all. As Mihai has finally drop Berman out of the 1 second.
He had the really bad exit out of turn 1, Burnham, so...
Yeah. And he's finally got him out of the overtake mode, so maybe this is... Oh, someone's lost even more wing there. I think that's Kuko.
No, that's Berman.
It looked fairly Red Bull coloured, yeah.
Berman's not.
Berman's lost his end plate.
This is a chance for Mihai to just scamper off, but obviously don't go 100%. Go about 90%. Don't throw it into the wall.
But don't overthink not pushing.
Yeah, but it's Mihai. Come on.
If you brake
He's
too
gonna always go
early
100%.
and then turn in at the normal time, you smack your wheel off because the car turns.
Joe's gone very deep.
Yep. Berman's not got a lot of battery either. Joe should use this.
No, but yeah, Berman
Right
is in a lot of trouble with the wing damage. It is right-sided, so it only really affects him through Massenet to back, but
That's big corners.
yeah, but it's only 2 corners compared to the entirety of the track.
Yeah, they're the quickest corners though. You need the most downforce there. So
Yeah. Oh, Joe's got 3 seconds. On lap 8, you could see him as he cuts Sander Vort. I was going to say that's going to be a warning, but it's his 3rd warning of the race already. And sitting in P3, he is probably going to be able to get past Berman at some point, as the Aston Martin in front of him has damage and doesn't have all that much battery, but they're actually on the same. So maybe he can squeeze his way past if he gets a good exit out of Portier's right on the back of them. It's a mistake of Berman on the exit, and is Joe going to be close enough as they come out of the tunnel? He's within range of a dive bomb if he feels like it, but he's going to back off. He's not going to go for the move just yet, he's going to wait. Maybe go on the next occasion when he'll have the overtake mode. But he's forced Berman to drain a little bit more battery than he did, and now on this lap, he's going to get the overtake mode. He's all over the back of the Aston Martin, and I think a move shouldn't be too difficult this time around if he just sets it up in the right part of the circuit. Because Berman does seem to be struggling on those rears, but already he has 4 seconds clear because of this damage, and the entire field has closed up, or pretty much the entire field, is now within 1 second of Berman. Or in 1 second of the car in front in a train behind Berman. Which really shows how much of a bottleneck he's being at this stage.
Oh, Joe's got a good exit. Joe sent it. Oh.
Boom! Oh my
God.
god.
Give us a treat. Happy.
And if he just sets up the exit coming out of Portier, he should be alright. He's got a 20% more battery than Berman does. He's got the overtake mode. Berman made a mistake on the exit this time last lap. He's got a bit tidier this time around. So Joe's not going to be close enough unless he burns all of that battery that he's got. He's going to have to sit behind for another, at least a sector.
I can't believe he didn't send it last lap. That was perfect opportunity.
Car's just gone off.
Oh, he's cut the entire chicane, got 10 seconds. He's going to have to serve that in the pits as well. He's got left-sided wing damage, does Rubster as well. Possibly, I don't know, like...
He must have hit the wall because he was right up behind Kuko and had a good gap to Flavors, so he must have made a mistake.
Oh yeah, he went across the chicane, got a 10 second. Joe and Berman in early. At the end of lap 9, they'll struggle to make the end from there. It's probably possible. How long did Viral go?
Burnham's making
Max
a change. And Rubster is pitting behind him.
Oh, it's a double sack. Probably both going in for a wing change.
No.
Oh, they're both going for wing changes as well.
He's 10 seconds to serve.
It's a like 20, 30 something second stop time for Rooster. Oh, that is miserable. He's pitted.
I guess the only good news now for Joe is that he's got a clear track ahead of him.
Yeah.
But the bad news is that he probably won't make the end of this, not gonna lie. So
Well, Maxine made 31 laps yesterday. I beg your pardon. He had about 80%, he told me.
Maybe it's doable though.
Fair enough.
And Joe's already caught up to Codematics, so Rooster now got a 3 second corner cutting at turn 1. That will be because he crossed the white line on the exit and then took the corner as normal. And that's what gave him the 3 seconds, because the game officially classed him as out the pit lane when he crossed the white line. And then So that's then because he's officially classed as out the pit lane, you're not allowed to cut the corner. Flavors in the pits, following in Joe and Berman. Joe gets himself past Codematic into the Rascas as well. And up into that 7th place, which should mean he does stay ahead of Flavors. Indeed, he does. Flavors is going to be behind where Codematic is. Quite comfortably, even going to be close with Berman as he comes out the pits. Berman is going to be ahead coming into turn 1. And he stays ahead. Yeah, Berman in that P8, despite changing his front wing. Still...
He's got no nose cone.
Yeah, same bug as we had last night. Still ahead of Flavors. Pubdog, Kuko and Pubdog are very close to one another on the circuit. Pubdog being in P2, Kuko in P3. As things stand, they're both probably in net positions behind Joe, depending whether he can make the end of the race.
Just looking at the championship standings, and if things were to fall through Mihai's way, he would jump up to 3rd.
I mean, assuming the people in front of him are still like Joe.
Well, it's D-Stream and more that, and Joe was behind.
Yeah, that's actually is quite possible if Mihai does win. Arsenal into the pit lane as well.
Yeah, but it's such a big gap to Gabri. I don't
Yeah,
know.
he's not in the championship fight. Not with only 5 races to go after this one.
I'll tell you something. Mihai said to me in DMs, do you think I have the capabilities to win the championship?
This season, no. Next season, maybe.
He's not doing next season.
Then no.
He's going to uni.
Then no. Flat out no.
Oh wait, no, he said next season. But he's at... What? Who knows? But he has a lot of confidence on him.
Burma's got himself past Codematic, but Flavors tried to follow him through, tagged the rear of the Haas driver, coming through Mirabeau. And so he should still be able to settle the move and get past. As they come out of Portier, he should get a better exit, but he doesn't really. He's not convincingly better from Flavors, but with enough battery deployed, yeah, he should be able to get past no problem. On the outside, and up in 7th place. But it's just tagged Codematic coming through Mirabeau, and I'm sure Codematic won't be too pleased about that. Mihai's still opening up a gap over Pubdog and Kuko, and is not really coming down from Joe too much.
Yeah, it's remaining around 20 seconds. Mihai, I think, was just controlling the pack until Berman got damaged, and then he decided that's the time to go.
He was clear of Berman anyway. He was staying at like 1.8. I don't think he started going any faster, to be honest. He seemed to be he seemed to have a fair pace advantage over everyone else anyway. And then when when Berman got the damage, that just meant that Berman was even slower and holding everyone up. And so he was just... I don't think he got much faster after that. Also, he's got past Codematic through Mirabeau again.
We say that, Joe's just gained a second.
Well, yeah, he's got much newer tyres.
But he could be undercutting Mihai here.
Yeah, I think Mihai would have a big enough...
Mihai is going to be behind Joe. That's a good mark, actually.
I think Mihai would have enough of an offset to make it up, but yeah...
No, I don't think so.
But it's Monaco.
That's true. That's very true.
Mihai, bro.
Depends how long he goes. I guess at this point he just has to go very long because he accepts he's going to be undercut.
You definitely have to get to at least lap 16. Because you want as big of an offset as possible. If he was to pit now, it'd be futile. He won't get past.
Yeah. He'd have a 4-lap offset.
That's not enough.
And come out, you either make sure when you pitch you don't get undercut, or you go so long that it doesn't matter that you got undercut because you'll have such a big tyre advantage.
Yeah.
So Mihai's just got to go long here. Except he's going to be undercut by Joe. Joe does also have that time penalty, which is going to play a factor.
It's very interesting. Mihai let himself be undercut by Joe. Why would he do that?
And I guess he's just going for the optimal strategy and just...
Although, to be fair, Joe has pitted very, very early, so...
Yeah.
It'll be a matter of whether he can actually make the end on these tyres or not. Maybe Mihai's hoping that Hella High is gonna hold him or Joe up. So
I think the tyre offset's going to be large enough that Joe should be able to clear him fairly easily when he catches up. I guess it depends where he catches him. If he catches him in the final sector, it'll be a bit of a problem. But if he catches him like at the start of the middle sector, it'll be fine, because then he can just go straight past down into the Nouveau chicane. So
Joe is gaining a lot here.
yeah, he is.
Mihai's got to be careful of Berman as well. Only 23 seconds back, and if he
The
keeps
Mihai
going...
wouldn't be able to see the gap to Berman on his, because you can only see the top 5 when you're the
I
leader.
know, but
You'll see on the map.
Yeah,
it's still something to consider.
but I don't know if he'll be able to like visualize the like a 20-second gap on the map. Because I certainly wouldn't be able to do that.
Well, just look at the gap between Joe and Berman, and
Yeah.
you have the gap between... Yeah, Joe's pushing hella high through here now. He's caught up.
And
And
he's not even getting close enough actually.
He's going to have to get it before to back, or he's going to lose a lot of time here.
He's not got the run. So it's going to be main straight, I guess.
Nice thing now. That's a bit too far away.
Yeah, he should have boxed. Why? I think he's hoping hella high, just slows him down. Which he is.
Joe,
Son?
he should be able to get past. Yeah. Now he's all over back of him. Has the overtake
Surely.
as well. Oh, Willie's trying to find the gap. Hella High is defending on the inside for Joe. And he does get himself ahead. Breaks efficiently later.
Crucial.
He's got the move down before they really get to the exit. So he gets himself nicely clear. And Hella High doesn't have to back out all that much.
Mihai needs to box this lap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
But
points
that's true.
now.
It's not an ideal way for
Still-
Joe to get past, but he's through. And if he does get in front, he will get in front of Mihai, he can start controlling the pace and think about his tyres and just slowing them down as much as necessary to not let
Now,
Mihai
what-
get past him, but keep those tyres in a window
Now, what's
where they
the
won't explode.
pit stop? How long is the pit stop?
19 seconds. Mihai goes very slow in the potential though. It's not 19
Okay.
seconds.
It's going to be close between Mihai and Berman.
Yeah. That's slow entry as well.
Yeah, and he's playing it very safe. It makes sense. As the leader of Monaco, the last thing you want to be doing is getting a 10-second penalty. He is going to be undercut by Joe, though, as we head into turn 1. Joe is a long way ahead of Mihai. Kuko's also in this lap, which... yeah, Mihai's comfortably ahead of Berman
Oh, wow.
as they come into turn 1.
No, your information is very false.
I said 19.
It was
Yeah.
20.5 between them, and he's come out about 2.5 behind. Probably depends on tyre wear as well, how much the guy
Like-
behind you gains.
Cole, all numbers are defined by safety nets as well. So
I am
19
numbers,
is a
thank you
bit
very much.
safe as well.
I am numbers. I know what numbers are.
Okay, Coleslaw.
Okay.
But, right. I think we've got an interesting race on the hands because now Mihai is going to have to try to get past Joe.
Whoa.
Mihai's into 8th gear on the straight.
Yeah,
Why
he
not?
upshifted so early. But he is definitely gaining on Joe, and he's not actually that far behind, so...
Technically, he didn't stay behind the whole race.
Yeah.
But,
Well,
you know, let's pretend
That's
Joe's
boring.
doesn't exist.
he is going to go for that move. There's Pub Dog's now into the pit lane. He's going to come out behind Kuko, you'd imagine, and quite a long way down because of how long he stayed out on those tyres.
And if they want people who are watching this stream to get a feel of like what laps we should pit, this is a bit late to pit. I think the optimal.
Well, you
pit
can see because
lap
they've
will
all
be
been
14
undercut.
minutes.
Pub Dog's going to come out
Yeah.
in, like, Kuko and Pub Dog have come out in 6th and 7th.
6-7.
But Joe pit, for example, Joe pits too early, but Mihai pit too late, I think. So
Yeah.
if you're watching this and you're listening to me,
Go
pit lap
somewhere in the middle.
14-ish.
Expert analysis.
analysis,
Basically,
do
what
it
we're
for
saying is
rules.
go somewhere in the middle.
Yeah. Because that's the technique I used to do back in the day, starting league racing. I'd used to watch the other tier streams to see, you know, what tire people start on, what type it will go on. What
I
lap,
mainly
etc.,
just use it
etc.
as a
So
quali benchmark of like, am I miles off pace?
That's also that.
Yeah.
But
am I slower
yeah.
than
You're
Div?
good
How
or
much slower
ice.
than Div 2 pole am I?
Like I'm comparing my times to, for example, the world qualifying last night. That's definitely true. So, but Mihai's got a good run. Not a run, but like he's getting very, very close.
Yeah,
Very
he doesn't have a run at the last corner to go for it just yet, though. But and you'd still, in this situation, surely you back Mihai to win this race.
He's got very, very
Yes.
good run. Not a good run,
He's up his ass. Yeah.
He's not going to go.
But
for it.
Mihai is shifting way
Yeah,
too
he
early.
is shifting very early.
That's costing him speed in the straight.
I thought so,
Surely,
yeah.
surely,
Oh.
surely.
Round
So
the
try the
outside.
outside. Roops has gone off, and the exit
Didn't
for
happen,
swing,
go on,
Bull
son.
chicane as well.
Didn't happen. Do me. Oh.
Practically pushing him through the corners, but there's no way through just yet from Mihai. The next opportunity is going to be down into the Nouvelle chicane, but he's not all that close coming out of Portier. And I think Joe is going to have enough to have him covered on this occasion, especially if Mihai's going to be shifting as early as he currently is. He's not going to be close enough to make that move.
How many laps are you up on fuel? I'm seeing 2 laps on fuel.
Yeah,
He's
he is.
plus 2.6.
2.6.
And you're shifting very early, which is going to help you save fuel, technically. Yeah, but
Does he think he's minus 2.6?
no. Because then
You wouldn't start
Nimble.
2 points under a moment.
Yeah, I don't know. That's
the
weird
optimal
for
is
Mihai.
0.607. Hold it safe. But, right, let's see. Gearing!
8th gear! What are we doing, Mihai?
Even on F124, we didn't do that, but...
He's close on this occasion though. He might think about it on the inside. Into
Yes,
Massenet.
yeah,
The door is
there it
closed.
goes.
There's contact. Joe goes deep. Mihai goes through.
Go on, son.
And he gets himself back up in the race lead. That's Roops' AI there, who still hasn't found a spot to retire as he pulls off there at Mirabeau. He does a Rosberg. But Mihai's back into the race lead, and surely now he can just extend that gap, stretch his legs, because the nearest person to him that doesn't have a huge tyre disadvantage is Kuko down in 6th.
I think he's going to win the race.
Surely.
The only person he's fighting now is himself.
Yeah.
19
completely.
laps, 20 or 19 laps to go. The only person who can ruin this win is himself.
Or a
Well,
safety car.
Kuko's not going to go for it after the flavors. No, I just fell back.
A safety car would also do quite a lot.
We still have
No, not even. You just stay up.
Yeah. But then if other people pit in like 5 laps, if it's like 5 laps time and other people
I mean,
pit like you
if it's now, we just stay obviously. But if it's like 5 laps time,
yeah.
you'll have the gap. So who cares?
Yeah, fair. But
Can
it's
I
just
give
closing out the
an
field.
honourable
Oh, Kuko's going for it on flavors. On the
Oh,
exit of
no.
Raskas, he got the overlap. He got a much better line.
He's
And now
got a
here,
more
coming out of the final corner, is he going to be close enough as they head across the line? In towards turn 1, Kuko on the outside. The wall squeezes in from the left-hand side. There's just about enough space, but here goes Hobdog trying to speed his way through. Kuko's not affording him any more space than he has to as they go into Massenet. Who's on the inside of who? It's Kuko trying to get past Flavors, but he can't find the space coming through Casino Square. Flavors, a big mistake. It's 3 wide into Mirabeau. There's contact between both of them. Kuko goes into the runoff. And Hobdog gets himself up into 5th. Flavors now 6th. And Kuko tries to attack Flavors, ends up losing out to Pubdog, and doesn't even get himself past Flavors. He's got damage as well. And that's not gone how he envisioned it when he lined up that move. So 3 seconds for Ossie for multiple warnings as he picks that up coming through the Nouvelle chicane, just after all that was going on.
I was about to give him an honourable mention because he's up 6 places.
Still could be. And he's 3 seconds ahead of Pubdog, but with the tyre advantage, you imagine Pubdog will claw
I
back
don't-
into that.
Yeah. We'll see. He could definitely make it to the end. It's just whether Pubdog can overtake.
I don't think it's more can. I think he will overtake at this rate.
And he'll probably...
well,
Kuko's off.
oh,
Sandra's up.
Great.
And
Right,
with
goes
that wing
right.
damage, Kuko really struggling. Rejoins right in front of the
Naughty.
Cadillac. Luckily, he's ghosted in that situation. Not cause a huge incident, really. But it's
Very
not going
incredibly
Kuko's way
good.
anymore. With that damage, he's struggling to find those breaking points of it. He thinks about it on the inside of Hella High, doesn't go for the move. And he's going to have
The
to...
gap. gaps forming now. Comes back to our point of safety cars. You know, look at how quickly the gaps can form.
It's just big tire offsets.
Safety car.
Because in the first stint, everyone was basically the same tyres. They were all quite close. There's no strategy element coming into play. It's contact. Kuka tries to go over it on hella high. Yeah, they're both lucky for that didn't end up worse. Hella high went slightly over the chicane. Kuka had a half spin, but neither of them lost any more than that, which quite frankly is rather fortunate for both of them. Ooh, that's Kuko in the wall again through the last corner. Just turns in too early, tags the inside wall. I don't think he's even made the damage worse, which is surprising, to be honest. But yeah, Kuko's race has gone downhill very fast. Pubdog has almost caught up to Ossie with that 6-lap tyre advantage, which is doing him wonders, and will probably get him. And it will get him back up into P4 before too long, and then he can start hunting down Berman and Joe. And for Pubdog, 18 points gained on Gabri would be decent if he gets second place, but he's so far behind. And he's 2 race wins behind with 6 races to go, including this one. And it doesn't look like he's going to take the race win this time, as things stand. Kuko now gets a 3-second. His race just continues getting worse. It's not going how Kuko would want it at all, which is a shame because he showed some really promising pace. Kodmata gets a 3-second, but he's down in 9th, so it's nothing to lose from it, but also just means it's going to be harder for him to get out in the top 8. Here goes Kuko again on the inside of Hella High. This time he might have made it work. 3 times block. There's that someone's wing there. Oh, it's Flavors!
Whoa! Flavors, no!
Flavors gone off at Sand Lot, lost his wing. Don't know how he's ended up there.
What?
Because he went off, lost his wing, and then ended up halfway down the straight. So he must have hit the outside wall into turn 1, and then spent about 5 business days trying to catch it, or something.
That's a possibility.
I think
There
that
is a
must be
small,
why.
like, opening, I want to say.
Oh, Gomatic's crashed.
Safety car.
No, Casino Square, but it's not a safety car because the game doesn't want it to be.
Oh,
Just like last night,
Woke.
a DNF
Clearly-
Yeah, I
in
remember
the
that.
same areas. Oh no, it was
Yeah, same corner.
no, it was
Had it
Liverpool
inside.
last time.
No.
Pubdog's trying to get past Ossie. That's why it wasn't. Ossie all
Oh,
over the
dead.
road with damage. Pubdog gets through, but there's contact involved as Ossie went deep. Pubdog's now back up into 4th place and looks to set his sights to the podium.
When did Pubdog get damaged?
Probably just then, to be honest. In the trying to get past Ossie, because there seemed to be more than just that one bit of contact. Because
Honestly, it ain't gonna matter.
he might.
Burnham can hold this. P3,
Yeah.
I think.
Berman's on very old tyres, but Pubdog has damage, and that's probably going to roughly level out. Flavorson going to change his front wing, go on to another set of the hard tyres that he hopes will take him the 15 remaining laps to the end of the 14 remaining. 15, 14? He's on lap 24 probably, so 15 remaining laps to the end of the race. And he's not far away from being lapped by Mihai at this stage.
Could you imagine the chat after this? Mihai's gonna be rubber getting his face, man.
Yeah.
I can't wait. But all that matters is that Flavors can drift the car. That's all that matters.
Oh,
Now, there comes a point, though, where the hards... I didn't say anything, never mind. I started comparing to 2025 hards. Whoopsies.
Dumbass.
Because the hards don't drop off here, unlike last year. So I was going to make a comment about there's a point where it just gets too slow if you stay out too long on hards. But not this game. My bad.
I
Clearly
think
not the expert driver.
now it's gonna be really boring. And we're gonna have to think of some things to talk about.
Hella High's not too far
Okay.
away from Kuko, but Kuko only just passed him,
He-
so that's not
yeah,
going
he
to
passed him
fight.
and he's gapped him. So,
Pubdog's not really gaining. Ossie is losing time. Kuko might catch Ossie, but
maybe. We'll see.
he's only 2 seconds. He's 3 seconds behind. You can give it like 5 laps, and you might have caught him. And I can't believe Division 2 is going to be more of a podcast than Division 1. Oh, Division 3, sorry.
Yeah, Division
Because
2.
normally 2 is the hectic one, but I guess there's a lot less fighting at the front without some of the usual faces to be fighting for the win. Kuko's taken half a second out of Ossie. There's a yellow flag. Flavors has crashed in the same place as well.
Oh,
I was
again-
about to say, I was about to wait for you guys to finish, and then say, you know, Flavors is in the race, it's also a crash. But well.
Yep, no safety car, of course.
Well, good
boring.
evening, Vince.
Hang on, just checking
Welcome
that
to
safety
the
cars are
podcast.
actually on. Safety car is on
It is a
standard.
glitch. It is a glitch sometimes here.
Yeah.
Throughout previous games, we just don't get safety cars.
Yeah, I mean we had the VSC
That's
last
true.
night, but
yeah, but car was dead,
yeah.
and it was only
World
a
had
VSC.
a safety car now, interestingly, so it's not. Maybe it depends on the settings.
Yeah, we're on standard.
But
so-
I remember reduced gave like no safety cars.
Yeah. There's a point when F1 Total ran increased because there was just like no safety cars anyway.
I only got red flags. That's the thing. But I think Kuko's catching.
Yeah. He's got to within a second
Well,
now.
that's spoken about.
Catching
Something to
faster than
talk about.
expected.
Woo.
I think Mihai can go fastest lap if he continues to this.
Oh yeah.
And then just we'll get to the races even more.
Just repeat
But,
what happened last night. Going fastest lap at the end. Kuko's
Don't
all
go-
over the back of Bossy already.
So,
When's he going to go for it? Is he going to get the run?
Oh,
into
he's-
one? It's a big mistake from
Oh.
Bossy. But is Kuko going to have the straight line speed to get alongside him? He's going to go to the inside. There's contact. They bash their way into the corner. Kuko half been drowned. And again, they can both be lucky that wasn't anything worse.
I don't think Kuko will be too happy about that. We have to go straight on
Yeah.
in this race. Maybe he could have been on for easily P3 or even challenge P2, but
Not looking likely now.
I'll get past Oscar first.
We're running out of cars to cause a safety car.
Yeah.
Mihai, you can hear us. Oh, Kuko, oh, no.
Honestly, I think Mihai is one of the most likely guys to cause a safety car at this point.
And he's 15 seconds in the lead, by the way.
Yeah.
That's
Nothing
crazy.
to
Like, honestly, it's like 60% chance he wins, 40% chance he DNFs, no in between.
Blaze was just talking about.
Kuko's gonna send it here,
He's
maybe?
going to send it into Raskas, that's not going to work!
No.
With how far back he was, that one, and door was never really there. I mean, it was never going to stay like that with how far back he was when he went for the move. Again, Bo can be lucky it didn't turn out worse. Aussie has a small half spin, Kuko doesn't get any damage.
Oh, there's
And-
an hit. Go on.
And maybe he's got
Easy.
the run, going to have to
Easy.
see in a square, he's
Easy.
not going to be close enough unless he dives down the inside. He may
Scared
also
him,
go
though.
deep. Maybe he was a little bit scared there, but no move, because he just wasn't close enough. The hairpin
himself
is not going to be
brilliant.
close enough, maybe into the chicane if he can get the run. Coming out of 48, so
Oh,
a bit of a mistake from
Rossi,
Ossie.
got him.
This is the chance, surely. He's in the slipstream, he's got the overtake mode. Ossie tries to bend the inside. Kuko's trying to find the gap. There's contact a couple of times. They both miss the chicane.
Oh.
It's a 3 second for Kuko for cutting the chicane. He's still trying to go for the move. There's no space on the outside.
Here. Hella high. Careful.
See masterclass here.
Yeah, Ossie,
Honestly.
Hella High is right here.
Oh.
Oh, he's
Oh!
he's overtaken Kuko, but he's got a 3 second for his troubles. As he went across the chicane. And there's a good old 3-car scrap going on for 5th place. We're all having loads of bounties. Like the lowest bounties of someone in this train is 6 seconds.
Right, cool. Please.
Not close enough this time.
Like, he just ran into the back of Ossie on the straight. Like, come on, bro.
Completely valid. Nah, I love Rossi, I'm joking.
Like, you can go on the out. No, Ossie's on the top.
Yeah, we love Aussie. Yeah, Coco.
Even
might-
outside works. You have the overspeed outside clearly works. So
Yeah.
has he got a chance?
Well, it's more the.
Big mistake there from Aussie.
Inside barrier.
Is he close enough? He's gonna try it. He's gonna go
Yep,
to the
he's gonna
outside
go
on
for
this
it.
occasion.
Good back,
Can he
come on.
bait Aussie into going too deep? Can he get the run into the back? He's alongside. Oh no! Losing the rear, trying to get the power on. Tags a wheel of Aussie and puts them both in the wall, both worsening their damage.
Oh, that's interesting.
And the incident was inevitable, and it's finally occurred. The major incident between Kuko and Aussie gives them both damage. To be honest, if I was Aussie, I'd be coming into pit lane with he is. Probably just go for a soft, go for the fastest lap.
Thank you,
Maybe
Coco.
Kuko dies.
Give
That
us
me?
entertainment, please.
I mean, that was always going to happen, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, why is Aussie on hards?
Good question.
Why not? I mean, hards are good. I did say yesterday, like after like 8 laps, they're better than mediums. Kuko, good luck, lads, because he's got like the CAD front wing I was talking about yesterday on the Red Bull as well.
Who needs emulates?
Good luck, lad. At
Yeah.
this rate, you might as well just pay it.
I mean,
But let's
yeah.
see.
Top
What
Dog's
do you
close
think?
to Berman. That's interesting.
Yeah, 1.5. They're not going. Neither of them are going to catch Joe unless he gets more penalties. But maybe we could have a bit of a showdown in the last few laps if Berman's tyres get a little bit worse. There's an 8-lap tyre offset between the two of them, so Berman will probably be nursing them at this point, and Pub Dog can be still going pretty much. They're not quite full push, but he shouldn't have any concerns with the tyre wear.
Pop Dog was in the 15s consistently in the last few laps. Burnham's in the 16th. So you tell me.
Yeah,
I think we're going
and
to see a
Pub
big
Dog
fight for Q3
has a missing end plate. Berman has a complete front wing, but Pub Dog's making use of the tyre difference to make up for the slight downforce deficit that it'll have from the damage.
Yeah, you said
Me
Joe's
high.
very careful as well.
Mihai is lapping at an incredible rate. He is so consistent. It's like mid 14s for the last 10 laps.
Go.
Insane.
He takes my crown.
You say that and he does a 15-1.
No, shut up.
As soon as you
No,
say
shut
he's
up.
doing
Okay.
mid-14s for like
Let's
10
argue.
laps, he goes and does a 15-1.
Well, it's because of tyre wear, isn't it?
Excuses,
But that's
excuses.
still
Hits a cliff immediately, and
okay. Well, let's see what Joe does. Let's see what Joe does.
no, I'm
16-6,
not
I
saying
don't wanna hear
Mihai's
it.
bad. It's just really funny that you're saying he's doing mid-14s consistently and then he does a 15. It's just really
in first
funny.
eight?
The timing.
Same with Pub Dog. This lap was doing a 16.6. I was talking about him doing 15s. Interesting.
Yeah. As soon as we talk about
They're
people's
both in
pace,
the
they
cliff.
just forget how
Coco
to
is
drive.
up hella high's ass. Coco's got more damage.
Oh my god, he does. It's not just the CAD front wing, it's next to no front wing. Oh, that car is not going to be nice to drive. He doesn't even need
The
to go
boat.
past Hella High. Hella High has a 9 second, he has a 6 second. But knowing
Yeah,
Kuzo,
Hella
he's,
High has a
he's
front
still
wing
going to
though,
go for that
hasn't
move.
Hella
At this
high has a
point, he
front
might as
wing.
well not have a front wing with Kuko. So I think he boxes, goes full push on a set of soft, catches hella high back up. Low key. Hear me out.
Problem.
Expert analysis.
Expert analysis, me helping our business now.
No, don't say that, come on. Please,
You got a bet on him?
maybe.
Oh, no. Commentators betting. Oh, no. Felix, ban coleslaw.
Yeah.
Stop calling me coleslaw.
I mean, the food. What do you mean? I wasn't talking about you.
Just banning
He's-
coleslaw, like on the whole, like, I can get behind that.
Yeah, but what does
Coleslaw's
coleslaw do
good.
to you?
Do you want
He's
coleslaw?
like
good?
not related to F1.
I eat coleslaw every day.
Kuko's
Every day,
in.
like a lot.
Kuko,
he's
listen to the
listening
expert
to me.
analysis.
He's listening to me. I'm the expert here.
He's
Yeah.
gonna be behind Austin.
I mean,
It'll be
anyone could have
close.
bloody.
He's gonna be behind Austin.
Yeah, he is.
Oh,
Oh, they're going to kill each
Oh,
other again.
no. Dear.
Now, Kuko should
One with a pair
have,
of
being on
softs,
brand new
though.
softs, he should be able to get past quite quickly. Hopefully.
I don't know about that.
Very
It's a big gap.
Oh yeah, but like once he catches. Although by
That's
then,
one
like
thing
his
he
tire.
can't
Oh,
never
he's.
pass.
There was a. You're meant to stay to the right of the yellow line, by the way.
Felix didn't say anything. I mean, the gap is a bit bigger than I thought as well. So,
Yeah, he's. And Kuko changed his wing and also had that free lap undercut.
oh, game on.
These guys are a minute behind Mihai now. Who's just been.
They should retire, honestly.
Yeah, and like being a minute behind Mihai after 35 laps, almost 2 seconds a lap slower than Mihai over a full race
Damn, bro.
distance.
Come on. I mean, you've got to give him credit. He's absolutely destroying everyone.
Yeah. But also it's Mihai, so I'm not going to give him credit.
Okay, right.
But also, it's
Yeah,
okay.
let's be
Come with
nice.
his
Let's be
spurs.
nice. Come on.
Yeah, that one. Nah,
It would be
like,
funny if I just tweeted, take Mihai takes my crown on Twitter. I think it would be hilarious.
Then you Photoshop your name over like Joe, and so you put that that's you.
I did post in somewhere, Phantom Fox beat me by 4 minutes and I should retire. But yeah.
Top Dog is within a second.
And yeah, he's been on the back of Bama for a while now, but I don't think he's going to get the move
Please
done.
do something.
Yeah, wait, there's only 3 laps to go. I just don't think he's going to get that move done before the end.
I want some action. I'm hungry, man.
Yeah,
Of
like
course. When waiting.
he doesn't even have the overtake yet. How?
That's interesting.
How is he not within a second?
Berman attacking straight left.
Yeah.
Ella, Cadillac double podium would be limbs.
I think that's unlikely.
You never know.
It's possible.
Mihai's got a puncture, I'm joking.
Oh my.
Bro,
I mean, yeah, he's only on 19 lap old tyres, but if he,
still
if
win.
he managed to puncture those tyres, I'm impressed. First lap of the race goes to Kuko with a 112.7 as he's trying to close up to Aussie. If Mihai did manage to puncture those tyres, like, it's actually impressive with how long you went on that first stint.
Dude,
Pub dog.
Pub dog just hit the wall.
He's okay.
He clipped his rear wing, his rear
Yeah.
end, but
Hella High has cut the chicane, got a straight 3-second time penalty, puts him on to 12.
I think Burnham's
Right.
now got it.
If Mihai crashes, I will face reveal.
Go on, Mihai.
He's
crash out,
already
that'd be
facing the general, bro. What do you mean?
funny.
What?
Spam Mihai with Steam messages to distract him.
It's your face with the
Oh, leave him
announcement
alone.
where you got banned from from
The
the
bet's
manager.
there.
It's pinned in general, bro. Your face.
My face.
Yeah.
No, it's not. That's the
Yes, it is.
that's the cheating allegations.
Yeah, no, no, that's your face.
That's not my face.
It is your face. What do you mean?
They look about 4 years old.
Are you saying you don't look about 4 years old?
I'm not 4 years old,
It's
mate.
free.
Ah, yeah, true.
I've got a mustache, mate. Honestly.
Hmm.
Right, I don't believe that, to be honest.
Bro, in the light you can see it.
Right, Mihai has decided fastest lap is not for me.
Mihai doesn't like points.
No, right? It's a natural point, then why did you just stay out? Just pit, bro. The only risk is because softs, like 0 lap softs compared to 21 lap old hards,
There's
is a
such
big
great
difference.
difference.
And
You
and
turn
you
in,
You're gonna
might
turn
pin
in.
it.
you turn in expecting understeer, and the tire grips
Yeah.
up.
So that's the only risk, but yeah.
Yeah.
Don't do it, Mihai.
It would. It's too late now. Even if he pits now, he won't get the fastest lap.
I think he should be on the last lap.
Yeah. And then get a
Finish,
10
win in
second
the
and
pit
still
lane.
win.
Yeah, Reed, he's not even going to get the fastest lap. Why would you pit?
Well, we're
No,
saying
no,
he
hear
should
me
have
out.
pitted. That's what we're saying.
No, he should pit on the last lap.
No.
And win the race in the pit lane.
Oh,
His in the
can you
last
get
lap
back
of the
to
Aura.
him?
The thing is, like, he'll have come out of the pits by the time he crosses the line. He'll have done the full pit
Shush.
lane, and then he crosses the line.
Yellow one.
Like, I think he'll be in control of his car when he crosses the line.
Ah, well,
That's pretty aura to be fair. Imagine he speeds though.
it's still Aura.
He'll still probably win.
Wait, cross the line on wets.
That would be Aura.
Yeah, pit for wet. Mihai, if you can hear us, pit for wets, bro.
Pit for wets.
Pit for wet. Pit for wet.
That,
someone's
it
gonna
would
be
be
careful.
taking the
Joe's being
piss if
careful.
you finish the
That's
race
last
on
lap.
wets, because you're so clear you can do pit for wets. Like, imagine
And
if one of
if he
those races
leaves
that Verstappen was 50 seconds clear, he just pits for Inters in the last lap and drives into the dry in real life. Imagine that.
Into the corner.
Could probably invent a rule quickly to ban full
So
wets
you
across
can't
the
cross
line.
the line on a different.
Yeah, you
compound.
can't.
Even though Cole did that already this season. But,
Oh yeah, I did. Like
Yeah,
3
you did.
times.
yeah.
To be fair, one of those was valid because I got taken out about 12 times. And then me and Numi started talking about whether a seat and a chair are the same thing.
All
So-
chairs are seats, not all seats are chairs.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Is
And
it
we
just
had
me
the
or do I
Luke
not hear the
comparison.
boats?
No, I don't think you hear them in Spectator. I think it's only actually when you're driving. But
Oh.
Mihai, do it. Please.
Do it.
he
do
won't do
it.
it.
do
Oh,
it.
he's drifting Raskas.
Nah.
He's not taking the risk. And fair enough.
I'll find it.
And he's still doing it with his short shirts, but 39 laps of Monaco later. Mihai crossed the line to win. It's going to be by 35 odd seconds by the time Joe gets to the line. And is there a chance Berman gets
Wait.
Joe? It's probably not going to be close. Like, it's
Alright,
close,
so I find a
but
second.
yeah, we're about a second.
And then Burnham does the fucking Max Stappen last sector.
He's got it.
Yeah.
He's gaining to
Berman
there.
will get,
He's gaining
Joe will get that
tenths.
second
He's gaining.
place. Berman's not
Yeah,
going to be
Joe's got
close
it.
enough. At 3.6 seconds, they come around the final corner. Second
Look,
place for
look, look,
Joe.
Look,
Pubdog's out. Pubdog's out of fuel on the run to the line. He comes home in P4. It's going to be hella high in P5. Austin Kuko going to cross the line at pretty much the same time, which is poetic. After the
they're gonna cross in 6-7, bro. That's even more poetic.
Austin crossed the line 6,
Why
but
the
he has.
silence? Why the silence? Come on.
You know why. And it's Kuko in 7th after both of them having scrappy races. But they still do take home the points. They made it to the end, although albeit you don't need to make it to the end to get the points, but they make it to the end and do get the points. And they didn't kill each other. They just nearly did several times. Yeah, it's it's just fair play from Mihai. He
I mean, you can't.
did what he had
you
to do in
can't
quali,
complain.
didn't look back, even with the strategy that probably wasn't ideal. Made up the time, got past easily, didn't look back. And yeah, that fair enough. And it does propel him high up in the championship.
Was gonna put in P3, like I said. And then Pup Dog's only gonna be 10 odd points up the road.
Yeah, he's
If
got Joe's not far behind him. Joe's
Yeah,
like
Joe with a good result. Joe will be about
3 points,
3
4 points behind him.
yes,
Yeah, and then
8
but
points
but
behind.
surely it's too late for anyone to catch that Cadbury.
I don't think so.
I mean, there's 5 races to
You
go,
never
and
know.
the gap's still like 40 something.
Someone
it's-
can straight line him,
I mean, yeah, but
You know.
even still,
break his wrist.
it's a race win and a half being the gap. So
But he could break his wrist.
I mean, yes, if he is
All that hair
incapacitated,
flicking.
if Gabri is incapacitated, he can't do the rest of the season. That is true.
I will make sure that happens on Sunday in F2 Total.
Yeah.
F2 Total. Oh yeah, join F2 Total.
Go.
Pretty cool.
Got Monaco this weekend.
Oh yeah, it's double quadruple Monaco this weekend, actually.
Fair enough.
Damn.
And constructors-wise, how much do Haas lose of that? Right. Oh, they're not even ahead of Mercedes, yeah. So it looks pretty wrapped up for... I see. And Mercedes extend their lead. It's not, like, over, but... I'd definitely say... It's Mercedes to lose in the constructors now. They're, like, probably 50-something points ahead, if I had to estimate. They were 30 points ahead going
Dude,
into
look
the
at
race.
this battle. This battle between Red Bull, Aston, and McLaren. That's insane. Separated by 0 points.
Going into this race, yeah. Aston would have gained a bit in this
Aston
one.
would have jumped because of Berman's podium.
Yeah.
Coco would have got some points. Chromatic got 2 points for Haas, even though he died.
Yeah, but only
yeah.
2 points for Haas compared to the like loads that Merc got. So
More than knock on this season, by the way. Almost. Get Chromatic in.
yeah. And I think in 5 races to go now. And there's 2 sprint races still though, so anything can happen in those sprint weekends, really. If you don't get through the field quickly enough in the sprint, you can be in a lot of trouble. Not just in the sprint, but the main race as well. Starting out of position and all of that. So it's not over just yet, but it's looking like the championships are coming towards their conclusion. And there are definitely clear favourites in the last few rounds.
I think the most interesting championship battle out of all of them is Division 3.
Yeah.
And we can thank Dylan.
And the thing with the Division 3 championship is no one wants to win it because they all keep throwing it away. Dylan having missed 6 races already in this season. Oh no,
Well,
5.
1 sprint.
Yeah,
so
sprint's got 2 tiles on the thing.
Scoline being all or nothing.
Yeah.
Pocho actually racing now in Div 3 and dominating. Lanky Brown just consistent. So yeah. That will be interesting, I think.
Hopefully so, and then Division 1 is like dead, but it still exists.
Don't worry, I've got this. I will avenge you all.
Yeah.
I'm only 108 points back? I'll be fine. I'll win Monaco.
Give me a second, chaps. I think there are massive ice cubes falling outside. 2 seconds.
You've got hail.
Massive hailstorm.
Hail
In massive ice cubes.
when you had wildfires like 2 weeks ago.
2 seconds, chat.
Might need to wait until he gets back to know whether he does have a hailstorm.
We
Can't
need
end the
to
stream
get
now.
Reporting on this. Man. So we need to actually use our podcasting ideas now.
Yeah.
Because the races were quite entertaining.
But we just gotta wait. Because I need to know whether it is indeed hailing.
So is this your last comment?
I don't know. It's either this week or next. Which is my last. I don't know if I can do next week. I'm not sure. I guess probably I can. But I don't know. And I'm still around for Division 3. It's just the Division 2 times won't work for me anymore once we get back into term time.
Imagine going outside, mate. Whoa.
Yeah.
But imagine going outside.
And just in general, yeah. I mean, I just haven't been playing this game because I don't want to, because I've got more important things to do, like playing other games.
I mean, I went outside today. I was out for like 6 hours.
Whoa, unheard of.
Yeah, man. Problem is though, I couldn't really run though, because we were pissing about playing football. But I couldn't really run.
Why not?
because my legs are cooked. I've got something in my knees.
Oh, because you've been playing F1 too much.
No. I
Mm,
have to wear like knee supports, mate.
because you've been
Is
playing
that
F1 too
bad?
much.
I don't even use my knees for that.
And you do.
There's no
You need to
correlation.
bend them to push the pedals a bit.
No, I don't. I've got a rig. My knees are already like planted.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's just
Then.
my feet.
Keeping your knees in one position for too long makes them bad.
I don't know. Because my brother had the same thing, but he's not a sim racer.
So you've just got genetically bad knees.
Yes.
That's interesting. Genetically
But it's
rubbish
fine.
knees.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh well.
fair
Do you
enough.
reckon now it's been like taken out by the ice cubes?
Things should be knocked out.
It's knocked out cold, and we're just waiting here.
Yeah. He went outside to see if it's hailing, and he's just been killed.
Yeah, man.
Good evening.
At least we have a chance.
Okay, he hasn't been killed.
Friday.
Is it hailing?
Thunderstorm and massive
Thunderstorm.
hailstones.
Like how is it cold enough to have like a hailstorm?
Dude, it's August.
Yeah.
And it's just a
How is
massive
it cold
thunderstorm,
enough for hail?
right? In the sky. Gets cold as shit.
Yeah, fair. But and I've got warnings of thunderstorms, but there thunderstorms of like warning of thunderstorms in the like general vicinity of like the middle of the country. But none of them actually like get to me, so I should be alright.
But I've got a baby cat, so
You don't want the cat being
Oh,
killed
yeah.
by the hail.
the window is
Sarcasm,
open as well
the cat.
upstairs. Like at the very top of the French houses, there's normally like this window that's like diagonal.
Yeah.
So if it rains, you have to close the window.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's get wet in your room. And I accidentally left that open, and that's where the cat stays.
You idiot.
So it started hailing on the
Hailing on the cat.
no, but there were some stones that got in the room, so I had to close that.
Joe's reported Mihai.
Oh,
dear.
what? Oh, what's it? I mean, Mihai
Mihai
passing
passed
under
under-
yellow flag. Ooh.
Oh no! Let's watch this.
The 5 seconds is
Dude,
really going to
it's-
kill his race.
It's the start of the stream. So
Oh
I
yeah,
can't
that's just
even-
his full stream. Yeah, he just sent his entire
No.
stream. When did
Can't
Mihai
do that.
pass?
I'm
I guess it must have been like the lap.
Can't be asked.
Mihai caught him. Hold on.
Can't be asked.
We are finding the moment on the stream when Mihai pitted and overtook him under yellow.
Oh dear.
Felix is mad because he can't pay the fucking Lelystad with PayPal.
Hang on. Is
Why?
it under yellow? There's the yellow flag. He might have overtaken under yellow. That's true, he did. But
Low key, he won by about a mile.
yeah,
Literally. Probably about a mile. Jeez. Flavors is complaining. As per.
Mihai did overtake under yellow, but the argument is that it shouldn't be a yellow because it's for a car retiring. And the other argument is, give him the penalty, it doesn't do anything.
Well, Coco got a 10-second removed last week for overtaking under
Yeah, but that was
yellows.
because he overtook the car that caused the yellow, wasn't it?
No, there was a car retiring in the pit lane.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But that car wasn't actually on track, unlike with Mihai's one. I don't know, that will be removed. But...
It was fine. I don't think, even if it is a penalty, he's so far ahead it won't matter.
Well, yeah. And
What's I going to do now?
I don't know. Stop podcasting and end this room. We were just wait. You said about the hail, so we had to wait Can't leave the people
Are
in
you
the
still
stream.
not in the stream?
And he couldn't stop it before we knew whether it was actually hailing for you.
Right.
Yeah, man. I guess probably should end it, but
So are you gonna wrap up then?
no,
You gonna wrap up?
I don't know. Maybe
Alright.
at some point. We need to extend the podcast a bit. Get more content in. I know one watches the picture of the stream anyway. Like,
Wesley watches. He's listening.
Felix probably watches.
And then we
I'll
go
ask
on
him now.
YouTube
Yes.
and look at the stream and find 0 viewers. And there apparently
I
there's
think Gabriel
4
was watching
right
earlier.
now. There's four people in the stream right now apparently. Who are
Damn,
still
bro.
listening to the podcast, even
I
though we're
think the most
talking
I've had is like
absolute
80
rubbish.
or something.
We
But,
need to have a question of the day, I think.
Question of the day. Which lap
Yes.
will Coleslaw bin it in tier 1? A. Lap 1. B. Lap 3. C. Lap 2. Or D. On the formation lap.
D. Formation lap.
The correct answer is D. Wait, what?
That'd be quite impressive if you do.
That's not possible, right? What the fuck?
Does he know? He doesn't know. Yeah. In honor of last season, in Division 1, I asked the all-important question. before
Which
Monaco.
one? You asked an awful lot of all important questions.
Do you shit before or after your league race?
Everyone, thank you for watching our race tonight. It was a pleasure being with you for tier 2. Make sure to tune in for no. What a question.
Wasn't you asked that before Monaco, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was pinned. It was before Monaco.
Yeah. And the majority of people voted before, and only
Me and
you
Carl
and Cart
voted
voted after.
Yeah, he knows ball. No, my theory behind it, right, is that you
The weight.
have motivation to go faster. Well, not the weight, but you just have motivation to go faster because you need to shit.
If you take a
Because
dump
if you go
before-
slow and you bin it, gotta wait an extra 30 seconds.
Well, if you take a dump before driving, you feel lighter in the chair.
Yeah.
So, like, come on.
No. You gotta have that motivation.
Motivation of what? It's lap 10 of 39 at Monaco. Are you desperate to go?
Yes.
What?
It's
No.
like
You spent the entire race being in pain.
That actually cost
Not
you time.
pain.
Well, not pain,
In
but
pain,
like
yes.
discomfort.
It's just brewing.
No, pain. And you just
Not
lose a bunch of
pain.
time because of it.
It's just psychological want to go faster.
I don't
Right.
think
Too
it
bad for
actually
football
makes a
watching.
difference, to be honest.
I mean, it's worked before.
This guy's weird,
Done it
bro.
before. Okay.
I think that killed the vibe, and now we should end the stream.
Yeah.
I agree.
Loki.
Yeah, it's all Cole's fault. We would have continued podcasting,
alright.
but Coleslaw
Ooh,
asked a stupid question. Yeah,
Well, okay. Let me ask another question.
No, we don't need more questions. No.
Everyone, thank you for watching.
No,
Tune
it's a
into
good one,
to
it's a
the
good
one
one.
on Friday, Sunday, Saturday,
Saturday.
Blah,
And
blah,
then
blah. F2 total on Sunday, blah blah blah.
yeah, we don't have F2 streams, do we? We don't have the
Unfortunately
budget
not.
for all that.
The budget.
Yeah,
Get
that's not the finances to be having streams when there's 7
So
drivers.
this is why Felix is asking us to pay 255 euros each for the. He's pocketing.
No, it's
it.
255 euros each for an entry fee to race in the league. Actually,
I thought
Yeah,
we-
mate.
what? Oh,
we've been in so long that the voice
are you
chat has been
doing?
suspended in the lobby. Yeah, I think that's
Damn.
a good sign. Yeah. So
I'll turn the stream.
there's Division 1 Monaco on Saturday. F2's doing Monaco on Sunday. Don't think either of those will be straight. Maybe
Oh, an
Division 1
F2
will.
total.
Yeah, but then next weekend, Spa Sprint, all divisions. I we'll be on Division 2, Division 3, sorry, don't know about Division 2, driving Division 1, and then we get back into like the school season and it's going to be weird again. But it should mean attendances are hopefully more consistent because people aren't going to be away as much because they need to be like actually at home. In theory. I don't know,
Looking
we'll
at
see.
you, Aussie. Looking at you.
But that's all we got for the stream tonight, so enjoy the rest of your evening and the rest of your week. But all there is left from me, say goodnight.